Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out podcast. Today we have a full house here. And yeah, so I'll kick off with the regular Red. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. No snide remarks today.
No, we're just welcoming you back from Nigeria. We know you had a wonderful time there. So yeah, paid homage to the
Look,
culture.
Morocco. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm good today. I'm good. I'm doing very well. How about yourself? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Do you think your boys are going to bring it home?
No, impossible. they, they couldn't bring it if they played with 22 people on the pitch. Please, no, it's not happening. Let's not fool ourselves.
Yeah, and Dakwa, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Very much. Let's get into the meat.
Let's jump into it quickly. Yeah, we have some bits of news to talk about. And yeah, first of all, the latest news of the press. We've seen some set photos of the upcoming Superman Legacy movie. Yes. Are you impressed? What do you guys think about it?
It's weird. I like some parts. I don't like some parts. Sorry, I feel like I jumped the gun there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I like some things. I didn't like some things. Yeah, the suit looks nice. I like the colors.
Okay, so what?
I like the colors. Fuck it.
Colors,
I like the
yeah.
colors. They are bright, but I like them. I like the colors. I know they'll fix this in post, regardless of what Daniel says. The fit of the suit is still a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know what I mean. It's not.
It's not snug.
It's not snug. Yeah. It's very loosey,
Yeah.
but you know that they'll tighten all of that up, so that's not bad. I don't like the boots, so hopefully they'll tweak the boots. The boots are a bit bulky to me.
Yeah, and they look loose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even from that picture, that first still we saw of him putting on this thing, I was like, okay, but I like the look of him, and Mr. Terrific, who appears as well, is as perfect as they can get it. Like that Mr. Terrific is just wow. Yeah, so I'm excited. I liked what I saw. Mostly. Yeah.
Okay. That for you?
I didn't mind it. If being honest, I didn't have any strong feelings about the costume. As Keck said, there's certain issues with it, but I fully expect those issues not to be there when I watch it in the cinema. So that's bugged me. It had a very strange texture looking thing that I was not sure. Somebody used the phrase, it looked like vulcanized rubber.
It looks foamy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know. So I'm not sure whether that's just how it looked in the stills and all of that in the film, or it might look like in the film. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Let me put that's where I am basically at the moment.
Okay.
One thing I always say though, and because I don't see anybody else mentioning this, unless I've missed the whole chat, doesn't this guy look a lot like Cavill to you guys?
No, not really.
No, it doesn't.
It does to me. Every time I look at him, I have to do a double take to say, okay, no, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at David Coulson's, not
Cavill.
Yeah, and it's not the first time I've done that double take.
Okay. I think I can see the similarity, but the difference is David is smiling. So that's a very big difference. Yeah. But the details of the costume though so far, like the high collars, the yellow in the Superman S, the S at the back as well.
Right. So yes,
Yeah.
I like the high collar. I love the S on the back of. I've always been a fan of the S on the back of the cape, and that's that's a bias from my Man of Steel days. Yes, so I do like that.
Okay. Just a quick question: if you cast your mind back to the initial reveal of Henry Cavill's costume versus this, which one were you more impressed by?
I don't think I was even that great. I think I was also a bit ambivalent about Cavill's, but I still think I'm more ambivalent about this than I was about
Cavill.
Cavill's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red, what of you?
Sorry, just to your question. Oh, Red, go on. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the colors. I like the color. I've always been a fan of colors since Monel. I like how it looks. It's the pan on the outside. They look more like boxers. I don't know.
Yes,
I really don't
yes.
know.
I don't.
I don't. Hopefully, post production fixes it, but right now it's looking unnecessary. Like they could do without it.
Exactly.
Then the texture, it looks foamy. So again, those are things I feel will be fixed.
Of course, yeah.
There's a part where you actually turn back and you can see the costume
Folding.
creasing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, but I don't know. I think the boxes. I think they could do without it. For me.
Yes. Yes. It just looks out of place for me.
Yeah.
Completely out of place. I don't know what you guys think that one cakes, but like
But both of
boxers,
them. I was wondering what
I was
going
wondering
on.
why they were that's the big
I don't
one.
mind it. I don't mind it.
No,
Sorry.
so yeah, I'm with Kex.
I don't mind
I've
it.
never ever minded. I've never been one of these people who always complain about the butter. I don't mind it.
But this one doesn't look like butter now. This looks like
It's boxers.
Yeah,
like
but you know what? Sorry, I think they made the boxers to make it look cooler. I know that sounds weird, but I think they
It's
made
not.
it. No, it's true. No, wait, Duro. We've complained about it that it's briefs, so they've tried to make it like cool by making it boxers. It's like, do you remember the old Superman cartoons? Red
Yeah.
would know it and that one would know it. Tunde might not. This was before Timverse. This was
Yeah.
the one that it was like Technicolor.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
know
yeah.
that one as
Okay,
well.
you know that one that he was usually fighting robots or evil scientists or
Yeah.
robots
something.
are just punching them and it
Or
was-
punching
yeah.
lasers. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, stronger than a
Yeah.
locomotive, faster
Yeah,
than
that's
a
the one,
speeding
yeah.
bullet. Yeah,
Saving
Always,
Lewis, yeah.
always saving Lewis.
always saving
Always
Lewis.
saving
Yes,
Lewis, yeah.
that one too used to wear boxes. So I don't know. I think they're trying to make it look.
Actually, I'm looking at this now.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't paying much attention to the pack, because it does. To me, it's not an issue. Now looking at this now, I actually prefer this to the pattern one.
I do.
I actually
No,
prefer this.
it's
I prefer the
better
boxers.
than the Pata
I
one, but
Yeah. Okay. Go
it's
ahead,
out
Charlie.
of place on the costume.
So I
Like,
like the
it's-
Carville. I like the Carville costume without the pants.
Oh, the Cavill costume, even like the reaction to the Cavill costume was way more positive because remember, even
Yeah.
before the costume was fully leaked,
Mm.
there was
Yeah.
just the S that Zack Snyder leaked and the textured. We could see that was the first time we were seeing like a textured suit, and we're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not cloth, it's not fabric. It's like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. So when we actually saw it, we're like, this is
This is
perfect.
brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, this is really, really good. So this one I don't mind it, honestly. But okay, fair enough. I see that people do. Oddly enough, to me, it's the belts that looks odd. I'm like, okay, all right, but
Like, you can get rid of the belt and the boxers, and I'll be fine with the costume the way it is. Because it's just it's just taking me out of the like. I like the colors, the red cape at the back. It's it's bright and like the colors are actually popping in the
the red
pictures.
is strong. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know in the movie it's going to come out really good.
I want,
But
I
like,
hope, I hope we get some really great cape shots. Like,
yeah,
flying
because
cape
the
shots.
cape looks beautiful. Yeah, if you remember the old Superman series where it always ends with the cape at the
Flying,
back with the S.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's now be flowing. I want to see something like that here as well. But yeah,
So now,
is it better for me? I just can't stand that.
now that Kex mentioned it, I didn't notice the belts. It looks very, very Lego-ish.
It looks kind of odd. It looks
Yeah.
It's almost utility belt level rather than a normal.
Yeah, it's pointless because like
let's see what they do with it.
because even if you trace back the origin of the pattern built, it's like we've outgrown this now. It was from when Superman was drawn as a wrestler. That was where these guys added what's their name? Schuster added the pattern to it. But like, come on, let it go. But yeah, that you're saying something.
No, I just realized just one of the street names on the set.
Wade.
Yeah, I just noticed that now. I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah.
I think we're going to get a lot of Easter eggs like that.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think
it's
so
going to be
too.
beautiful.
But yeah, we don't. Why is nobody talking about my guy Eddie? As
Eddie is perfect.
Man,
Yeah, I think since they announced
it's-
it, we all liked him.
Yeah.
This was a guy who played Darwin, right? In
Yes.
He
First
played
Class.
he played Darwin in First Class. He's playing this guy in For All Mankind. What's his name?
Oh right, he was the tech billionaire.
The tech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. All right, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
He
no,
looks.
I think he's perfect. Sorry, go on today.
No, continue, please.
No, I think he looks perfect. And in a way, I've never thought of him as Mr. Terrific, but the moment that they announced it, it's like, this is the perfect choice. Why
Yep.
did it not occur to me to start off? Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think he's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the mask, the jacket,
Yeah.
he looks the full gear, like he looks really good as
20 times better than the CW version. 20 times better.
Yeah.
I never saw that one.
Oh yeah, you
But
don't
I think one thing they are going for is like they are making them look very like as exact as they can get the comic book versions.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it's extremely comic accurate. Yeah.
I think one thing we can expect is this is going to be a trend for Gunn. He wants to keep it as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
It can be done. There's no need to be ashamed of your history, kind of stuff. I'm guessing that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
Because so far everything we've seen seems to be on point.
Yeah. And then when you take the Superman costume and the Mr. Terrific costume together as a whole, and the kind of vibe you would expect from this kind of movie, it means I'm not expecting a super grounded Superman movie. Like, I'm not expecting a movie that is going to take reality as we see it very seriously. It's going to play with the tone a lot more than
I
the
agree.
superhero movies are doing.
I think we'll also see like a Metropolis as a city of the future, actually. But with how will I put this? So the Metropolis that we had, I know it got wrecked pretty early. The Metropolis that we had in Man of Steel, and not to shit on Man of Steel, but it's very what's that word I'm thinking of?
It's New York.
It could have, it could have even passed as Gotham during the day.
Yeah,
sometimes it just didn't really feel. But maybe that's the whole tone and hue of the movie. But
Yeah.
this one, I'm hoping that we get like a city of the future Metropolis. Like it doesn't have to be
But
super.
you did see Daily Planet, and it didn't look.
No. What I mean, sorry, maybe I need to that like a bright, a shining city is set up on a hill. If that makes sense, like just like a beacon of a
not technological Batman Forever.
not technology. Yeah, not really in terms of tech, but
what's
just
the Batman movie?
a bright. Which one? The Tim Burton ones.
Mm-hmm. No,
Just
the Batman cartoon. The one.
Yeah. The Timverse ones. The Batman animated series. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I just something shiny and bright and really cool and with lots of like glass and light and reflections. Just something bright is what I'm hoping to get. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how it goes. But for me, the most thing I'm interested in, like I mentioned, the tone of how the movie is going to look, what balance is going to strike for this movie.
I mean, the only thing that I think, looking at this trailer, looking at these pictures, and adding the news we've heard previously, I just think this universe is going to feel very lived in. It's going to be a fully formed, very lived in universe. So we're not going to see the start of this universe, in my view. We're going to, it's already established, and we're going to join them for the ride.
Yeah. So it's going to be a fully realized superhero universe. We're not seeing the origins of this thing. It's like, okay. And I think another thing that is going to say, even from Marvel, because even Marvel tries to hold some level of reality to it. Like, it's like, oh, it's a step removed from reality. But I think this universe is going to be like 2 or 3 steps even compared to the Marvel universe.
Yeah, which again, I would say is in line with the tradition of DC. DC has always been more fantastical, more iconic, more,
Yeah.
Even the power levels have always been 2 or 3 levels above, generally, Marvel power levels in terms of the heroes we have. So, yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So, yeah, we are looking forward to that when it comes out. And, yeah, speaking of movie news, in other news from the other house, the Blade movie, while we are getting set photos, we are getting people dropping out of the movie. Delroy Lindo has announced that he's no longer associated with the Blade franchise. So yeah, Marvel fans on the podcast, what do you guys think?
So that is weird. The Orlando drops out and is hear news that the lady playing Lilith is still on to play Lilith. I'm like, is this movie happening? I'm not sure. It's
So Red, the way I look at it is like this.
yeah.
If you sign up for a movie that's been postponed so many times, and in that time you've been postponed, you've been losing jobs.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think I can see Dero is saying, listen, leave me out of this.
Yeah,
I need to do other work. And maybe this other lady you're saying, maybe she hasn't been offered anything yet. I don't know.
It's scheduling. I'm almost certain.
So it's scheduling and everything, because you have to plan for it. Because how many things has Mahershala Ali been in since this movie was announced?
Probably nothing.
No. He's been in a few things.
He's been in stuff, yeah.
Yeah. He's been on Netflix stuff, and no, I'm sure he's been in stuff because Mahershala has work to do, right? So he's working. You guys go and sort out whatever it is.
No, but it was on the streak at one time when he did the Green Book, when he did the what's that one with the
was he in Avatar? No, not Avatar. Sorry. Batu Alita.
That's 2019.
Yeah, but that was a while back.
So, yeah.
So was it done after that?
No, but he didn't leave the world behind yesterday.
No, that was
last year. I mean, that's
yesterday.
That one they can film in 2 months.
The thing about Marshall's and Blade is he's probably signed something. He's the face of Blade. So it's more difficult for him to pivot and go and do something during that Blade shooting time. But someone like I didn't even know Delroy was in it until he said that he wasn't. I'm like,
I hope he's getting paid for the delay though. It should be just contract. If you're wasting my time,
maybe a stipend, but I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, there should be some penalties. You can't just tie me down to a contract. I can't do the work.
Absolutely, to break it.
Yeah.
These guys have good lawyers. They'll be like, it depends on who breaks it.
There's got to be something, because there's also got to be something along the lines of, even for Disney's protection. I'm sure there's like a standard like clause or in contracts that look, if delays from your side, you got to pay me XYZ. It might not be like full scale, like gang.
Oh yeah.
So question is, does anyone know what exactly is going on?
No, I don't. I certainly don't.
Write a story and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think it's just that they can't agree on the story. They keep on trying the story. 1 minute it was not about Blade. Next is not about Blade. You hear all the stories.
It's a vampire story. A guy kills vampires. Like, this is the easiest story to tell. Hollywood has done this story 8,001 times in 1,001 different ways. It's still the same basic formula. You give Blade some weapons and he kills vampires.
Yeah, but sorry, when the original Blade, by the third film, the story was shite. So it might be a similar story, but a lot of them make very bad versions of it.
But like it's not as if we're expecting Marvel to make a good version of the story. Just tell the same story we've been watching the whole time. It's like it's killing vampires.
You'll be the first to complain.
You know what?
Of course.
I don't know why.
At this point,
I don't know why I even listened to this today. He was just waiting for that. This whole all his talk was a setup for him to say this.
The thing is, they could have made a simple vampire movie 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But now, because of this whole universe thing, they have to now reintroduce a new threat of blood-sucking vampires into a world that we've never heard of them before. And they also probably going to want to include some backstory or lore as to maybe the origin of how they came. I tell you.
We have Eternals and Shang-Chi.
Technical.
The origin of how it came about. And how does it even fit into the whole tapestry? Is this the one and only vampire movie we will ever see in that he will kill Dracula and then the whole line of vampires will decease? Or there will be a threat like the Skrulls going forward? So it's back then it might have been easier, but because of the whole universe thing, they have to see where vampires are going to fit in.
You're talking as if the universe makes sense right now.
They're trying to get it back on track. That's the thing, right? They're trying to make sense.
Okay.
So,
and to be the person that always points out little nitpicks, vampires are already in the MCU.
Tell me where. I don't know.
Werewolf by Night.
Oh, please get out.
That's true. Is that a vampire or werewolf? Was there a vampire there?
There was
There's a
vampire.
vampire there.
Yeah, they killed like one of the
Oh, I
display
can't
of people.
remember.
That, they've killed. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. Nobody really counts it as MCU canon. Like, you can do that and you can forget about that, and you can remove from the canon of MCU and nobody will remember.
No, sorry, it's canon. We got Man
Yeah,
Thing.
okay.
Man Thing's not going anywhere. We got Werewolf.
Mm.
We got my
So
favorite
because like
Alicia Bloodstone. Please.
yeah, it can be. I'm saying that Werewolf by Midnight can be an entire different universe as far as we.
No,
as
it
far as we
could.
care.
But then
Yeah.
why would you not put it in there? It doesn't.
Yeah, because
It doesn't contradict anything. But
nothing
as it
connects
stands.
with anything. Like if people
No,
are saying Marvel connection.
it doesn't contradict anything.
Yeah.
So
But
why
like,
not? Why would you put it in a different universe?
no, I'm saying that that's how irrelevant it is to everything that has happened so far. And that's how the Blade movie, no matter when they make it, it's going to be irrelevant to the entire Marvel future.
No, it's too late for that.
It will be.
It's too late. They've already made him part of the MCU.
Yeah,
Blade.
but he is going to be irrelevant. Like, it's not going to be, the face of Avengers 4. It's going to be this side story, like the Skrulls in Secret Invasion will forever be. Like the Celestials in Eternal Wars and will forever be. It's going to be something like that. So I'm like, why is that so difficult to make?
What is going to be something like that?
Blade. I'm saying that Blade movie is not going to be different from Eternals and Shang-Chi.
I don't think it's going to be so sideways. I don't think so. I think that is part of what their challenge is.
And the thing is, what do they say?
He's a big actor, so
Yeah.
he's not a Simu. No disrespect to Simu, but Mahershala is a big catch for them. And even
Yes.
the whole thing, they want to. It's a big catch. That's why they've also kind of linked him tangentially with Black Knights, and because really,
Yeah.
what has Blade got to do with Eternals? But they want to milk the thing.
Want to milk it?
So
Okay.
they're just struggling right now to find a sensible way of doing it. But
We'll
yeah.
revisit this conversation when the movie comes out. If the movie comes out. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So moving on to Cape Crusader.
Yep.
Yeah. So all 10 episodes of Cape Crusader, which is the new Batman animated series coming on Prime Video, drops. They all drop on August 10th.
Right.
Anybody looking forward to this?
I'll watch it. That's what I'll say. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I will watch it, and if I enjoy it, I will carry on watching it. If I don't like it, I will stop it.
No, we actually,
You will stop this.
If I don't like it,
But why are you watching? So why are you watching Superman?
I ask myself that all the time.
Like,
very good response.
No, really. The last episode, I said to myself, "What am I doing?"
Okay. Red, are you interested in this?
No, I'm not a Batman. I'll watch it. I mean, we'll watch it to review it and possibly something to get on today.
Okay, today.
No, sorry. Actually, Red, you have to watch this because I need somebody to take control of people like Duke.
I'll watch it.
Okay. Because when this Batman wanker starts,
Hyperbole loading.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what to expect from it. I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay.
It's probably because of the podcast we would watch it, but like.
Oh no, I'm super excited.
Oh, okay.
I think we should actually split this. If we're having 10 episodes, I don't think we should just review all 10.
So let's see how good it is first.
You know what? I'm gonna bet on this one. I'm gonna bet on this one. This one's gonna be good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks.
Yeah. It's Bruce Timm.
Where is your
I
faith
have
coming
confidence.
from?
It's Bruce Timm. I have confidence in them. I don't think they will do nonsense. So let's just go with that. Andrea Romano is going to be there, and it's Bruce Timm. So I'm confident.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do all 10. I don't want to review all 10. By the way, I think we should split it.
That's
Okay.
fine. I mean,
So we can give you adequate coverage. Okay, so that's that one. Kite Man, hell yeah.
Hell
From
no.
July 18th. Now, this Kite Man is this is a side series from Harley Quinn. I don't know. Has anybody here seen Harley Quinn?
I saw the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not for me.
I am excited for this.
It's very, very funny. It
Yeah.
has genuine if you are drinking something, you spit it out, laugh out moments. Like it's top quality. It's come at a time that it came at a time that there was also a lot of stuff on, so I never really got the chance to watch it. But going back retrospectively, I find when I start a season, I almost always finish it. Like just go through. It's so funny. And Kite Man is one of the standout characters there. Like he's a very silly character. So I think this will be good. Hell yeah. I think it drops on Max or something. July.
Yeah,
18th.
I know. I will. You see this weird thing. I know I'll be watching this. So it's weird. Catman is a nothing character, but I'm always interested whenever he appears. And I think I do remember him from the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So I'm actually excited to see what they do with him in this show.
He's quite funny.
I remember why I know of Kite Man. It was one of Tom King's books during the books and videos. Yeah, he had a very standout issue.
Yeah. He worked with Batman. Yes.
Yeah, that issue, like, it's one of those standout Batman issues that I'll remember for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm not really interested in Kite Man.
Yeah. It's comedic. It's quite funny.
I know, but yeah.
So that's fine. Hit Monkey, season 2. Now, I think that one you likes this one, or somebody likes this one.
Do we need to talk about this?
Yes.
I think we've talked about it before.
I liked it.
Yeah.
July. But I'm not sure I want a second season though.
I could have sworn that you said, but I
oh, did I?
If you say you didn't, then
no. Trust me, I don't know. I know I enjoyed it then. But there's been so much time since then. Now there's no. I'm not full of excitement that it's come back. It was one of those things.
Yeah.
I thought that Sunday we didn't watch it, right?
No, I watched it.
You watched it? I didn't watch it.
I watched it. I watched the end of the day.
I was disappointed. Let me say I was less that I didn't like it, more like I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be much better than it ended up being. It was Jason.
It had potential to be better. Yeah, I don't know why it was like it had potential to be funny.
Funny, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a monkey killing people.
Yeah,
it's already ridiculous. Like, just make it funny, but it just didn't manage that either.
It didn't land.
Yeah, it didn't land at all.
One last one coming soon is the Penguin. Second trailer dropped. This series is coming in September this year. 8 episodes. Did you guys see the second trailer?
Yep.
Any thoughts on the? Did it excite you even more?
I am now fully on board. Before saying, do we need it? I literally just watched the trailer before we started this podcast, and I'm sold.
I'm curious. Why are you sold all of a sudden?
I don't know. I just like that trailer, and the fact that the trailer seemed to be a kind of Soprano style type.
Yes.
I thought,
very much.
If they can do this and keep out all the fantastical elements,
yes,
I might watch this. No Batman, no Riddler, no. Let's just purely crime families. I might go for this. It looked good, and some of the actors I saw in it are good actors.
It's chock full of power.
So I was surprised. I said, okay. I've always liked, and I always like when you have these female mafia bosses with a certain look, and that lady, I can't remember what that lady's name. She's in there. I think she's perfect for it. So I'm actually low key excited for this now.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I think for me, I'm going to watch it definitely. I like the Penguin.
I'm another New York crime family.
Yeah, like Gotham is like the perfect place to set to have that kind of setting being to. Yeah. Gotham already, the original TV show that they did a while back, at least the first season or the first half of the first season was really good. And this one looks like they gave them a lot more budget, a lot more quality actors, and I'm excited to see where they take it.
And it's 8 episodes.
It's 8 episodes, so it's like mental. Yeah,
it should be tight, and hopefully they should be able to maintain quality for 8 episodes. I mean, that's my hope.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Marvel with 8 episodes. What they did with 8 episodes. So.
Jesus Christ! It never stops. It never stops. It never stops with this guy. Red, have a word.
No, it's beyond help.
Red, did you see the trailer?
I did. I did.
Okay, what are your thoughts on? Or are you excited about this?
No, it's just like another
really?
mafia movie. It's another mafia movie for me,
Okay.
or another mafia series. So I'm not
Okay.
sure. Someone's dad dies, then somebody tries to step in, then
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Exactly what it is. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly what
yeah,
it is.
No,
so
true. You know what? It is. You're so right. It's just another mafia story that has Penguin slapped on it. It has the DC.
Yeah,
It's another. What is that taxi driver that Joker? It's another
yeah.
Joker is a series.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay. I'm excited for it because I liked the character in the movie The Batman, and I'd like to see a little bit more about that wall. I'm not like absolutely gagging for it, but yeah, I am keen to see to see what they can do. It all comes down to the writing really, because
True.
Yeah.
I don't expect a great deal of fisticuffs or explosions or whatnot, but it's the writing that's going to determine how good this is.
Yep.
Okay, so we're watching that in September. Now, one last one. Sorry, I know I said the last one before, but this one is not related to either of the houses, and it's Supercell. I saw a trailer for this on Netflix. So this is a Netflix superhero series coming up.
Yeah.
And this lad on the 27th
27th. The 27th. Yep.
of
Yep.
June.
Yep.
What's the story? They said a group of ordinary people from South London unexpectedly develop superpowers with no clear connections between them, other than them all being black. As they deal with the impact of their powers on their daily lives, one man must bring them together. Okay, 6 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
no.
No. Just no.
Oh, wow,
Like
wow,
even
wow.
the what you just read is
Yes.
enough to end a no all by itself without even watching the trailer.
You know what? So what someone said is basically it's Misfits meets Top Boy. I think that is like a perfect
No.
example of what it sounds like it's going to be. Um, yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna watch this one.
Misfits meets Top Boy
Yeah.
sounds like a great idea, but the execution I'm seeing is Raising Dion meets
I
what's this nonsense
ouch.
and Naomi,
Ouch.
and that's what's this other useless show? This Will Smith, not Will Smith,
Wow.
Jamie
this is
Foxx one
a true.
where he had powers.
Literally just thinking about all the shit shows and just jamming them all together.
Because yes, it's just that for me. Because
Uh,
and not to be bad, but have you seen? Can anybody here name a good black ensemble TV superhero show?
Come on, that's very niche what you're saying
What
now.
kind of
Black
question is that?
ensemble
Niche
superhero.
I know what I'm no see.
Wow.
I know where I'm going in this direction because we've had a split of them in recent times,
Like where?
over the past couple of years, where it's like this group of people get powers. I'm thinking, what's this thing like this useless movie? I keep forgetting the name of the movie.
Which one?
It's a Netflix movie as well.
And it's black people getting powers.
Yeah, that they were taking drugs and shit like that. It was
Oh,
Jimmy
Power. That's
Fox.
what it's called. Power. Power.
Power. Yes, yes,
Yeah. Jamie Foxx and
yes.
that
Jimmy
guy,
Fox. Jimmy Fox.
Junior, the guy that was in third Rock from the Sun. He
Yeah,
played
this
Robin in
reminds me
yeah.
exactly of that. Like when I saw the trailer, it took me back to that. And then we now slapping this stupid heroes formula on top of it. Like, oh, there's this one special guy that needs to gather the rest of the people together to
Can
save.
can I just say that I don't expect this to be a great deal of quality, but I am going to watch it. So
I know.
I'm not staking my house on it.
It's directed by someone called Rapman.
Okay, so I think that kind of tells us. um, I'm just curious to see. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Or this might be worth a conversation as opposed to
Uh,
not
mm,
really
I am
expecting.
almost sure it won't be, but let's see.
I'm
I am coming this with full heat.
I'm personally very hopeful of this because I
Why?
like the main actor. I've seen him before. I like the main actor. I liked I said offline. I like that girl, but I was said that I like that girl. That trailer seems to indicate that she dies very quickly. Because I think she's the one with a tombstone, which is
Yeah.
great.
Like, yeah, let's see how it goes because there are two black shows I want to watch. Have you guys seen I Am Vigo?
What?
I am
Yeah.
Gigo.
Is that the
It's
one about the giant boy?
yeah, the giant
I
boy
will,
where gets powers.
I will
It's
never
like
watch.
Atlanta
I'll
mixes with
never watch
super
that.
powers.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
never watch
and
Where's that?
okay,
Where's that one? Where's that one streaming or showing?
It's on Netflix, I think. Is it not?
no, it's not
Is
Netflix.
it
It's
not
not a
Netflix?
Netflix show.
Okay.
I don't think it's a Netflix show. It's on one of these weird platforms. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I might want to watch. But like this show, I'm
What
like,
was the other one? You said there were two.
yeah, it keeps my mind a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Is
but
the other one
like,
that one? Is the other one that one that John Boyega did with Jamie Foxx, where they were cloned?
yeah,
Cloned
well, they
Tyrone.
closed Tyrone.
They cloned Tyrone. Did not
They
like
closed
it. I
Tyrone.
did not like that series at
I've not seen
all.
it now.
I've not seen that yet. No.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
I heard good things, but I didn't enjoy it.
Mm,
Sorry, go on.
mm.
It
So yeah,
doesn't
like
it was too quirky for me.
looking at a rap man is supposed to be a social conscious person. So all these social
Of course,
conscious
it's the fact that they
humanitarian.
said South London. You know that there's going to be some tomboyism,
Yeah.
kind
Of
of
course,
black.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all black. Come on,
I mean,
this is
that is
very
part of my attraction. South
Yeah.
London.
That was the attraction to this show.
It's part of my attraction. Yeah, I like Top Boy for that very reason. It's a
Okay.
word I recognize.
Oh, you mean Top Boy?
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. So
Okay.
you know, if it's like when I watched I don't know if you guys have watched this. I'm sure you guys have watched it actually. Why am I saying you haven't watched it? Attack on Block. What do they call it? Attack on
Yeah,
Block?
and that's a good one.
So what's it called again?
Attack
John
the Block.
Boyega.
Yeah, so,
Attack the
yeah,
Block,
yeah, correct. Yeah.
Loved it.
That's where John Boyega book out from. And
Correct. Yeah, correct.
yeah, and like you see, what I feel the difference between that and this one is that one is just an alien attack that happened to be in North London. North London was not South London was not the how like it now.
Hey,
Was
Warsaw.
not
I'm sorry.
no. I'm getting somewhere. I know what you're talking about. It's not like South London was the
The estate was the character in that film.
yeah. It's a character, but it wasn't the message. There's a way that you're preaching.
Oh no, you're talking about message. No, what I'm saying is,
yeah.
because I'm a UK guy, forget the message. The attraction is that this is a main character is actually a place I know I'm familiar with. I've been in those blocks. I know how those roll. The characters are people
The relate. You can see.
Yes. Yeah. So that I mean, from a UK perspective, that's why it's still as top boy. I mean, I know a lot of people are top boy around the world.
A lot of
No,
roadmen.
what I'm trying to say here is not about it being like The Wire. Baltimore is part of the city.
Yeah.
But when they talk about the show is more than it's set in Baltimore. It's more than it's more that I'm showcasing Baltimore. It's just I'm telling a great story with Baltimore as a character.
As the main character.
It's the same as Attack on the Block. Like I'm telling this great story with this setting. But when I hear of shows like
So to the other thing they say, what is your gripe?
Wait. I'm actually going to disagree with him. Let's be very clear. Attack the Block didn't have a great story. It was just funny and action.
It was fun.
Fun. Exactly. So don't try and retcon it. It was the language, the accents, the comedic. It was a fun movie. It was nothing.
It's like Attack the Block for me is something like this. What's this movie called? Raid. There's no story. It's just you're just watching the story where the building is part of it. The building is part of it. It's part of the setting. But like,
kind of.
They are not obviously pushing a tone out there with the kind of story they were telling. They're not. It wasn't about
it was
look at these people.
No,
it's not like look at these people. They are going through this particular black experience. It's just like look at this. They are going through their life.
Anyway, that film is just basically aliens attack street boy roadmen. That's literally what film is. Roadmen fighting aliens.
That's what's the thing called? That's the difference I'm trying to articulate here. That those movies, Attack the Block, The Wire, it's while the city plays a big role in how the story is being told, it is never the point of the story. It's never the point of like.
Let's move on because I totally disagree with that.
Oh, we haven't watched this one yet.
Yeah,
this one.
We do.
I did vex already.
Now I can tell.
I watched the trailer and I was annoyed.
I can tell, but I don't even understand. Why don't?
You're vexing for South London. You're vexing for all black or something.
It's not. See, okay. The real cause of my gripe is that we get a lot of shows like this recently, like Recent Dion. and actually my vet is coming from Raising Dion, where they're obviously trying to tell, oh, we're a black ensemble story, and it ends up being shit. And it discourages, for me personally, it discourages me from getting excited for stories like this.
Okay,
Like,
so you had a bad experience, and now
I've had multiple bad
so
experiences,
you're now projecting
and
it
this
on
one is looking like it's the same
anything
experience
that's
I'm going
coming
to
out.
have.
Okay,
Like,
all right, we'll see.
it's like I'm expecting a certain level of, like, if you're going to tell what's this thing called, an ensemble story of sharing the black experience,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be subpar.
Why do you keep saying sharing black? The fact that it's only black people. Why do
It's
you?
a black show, black TV show.
Yeah, but why does it have to be sharing this? But it could be black people
The way,
just doing black.
the way today is hating and vexing is
Maybe after the podcast I'll be able to articulate my my
Right.
thoughts well, because I watched this trailer shortly before the podcast and I was annoyed already, because I'm like, we've had things like Watchmen,
Yes.
where it's led by a black actor and everything, and there's a quality to that. But like, this show feels just lazy to me, and I'm like annoyed. But yeah, let's move on.
Did you like
Why-
Misfits?
I liked Misfits. At least the first season.
Okay. Yeah, at least let's say the first season, because that was
The first season,
yeah, we were on the estate. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I silenced us all with
Still
this case,
frowning.
but that's cool. Let's move on to the meat of the show today. Should we? Let's get Superman out the way, right? My
Yeah.
adventures with Superman. I season 2, episode 6. So I tried to watch this today, guys. I say tried. Of a 22-minute show, I think I watched 12 minutes and I just called it quits. But this episode started with Superman in space with his cousin Kara, and basically she was showing him what Krypton looked like through some mind and some like visual album library thing, and she was explaining that Krypton is essentially like a conquering planet, and they have it's an empire of Krypton really, and there were loads of planets that they've colonized or whatever, and Earth is going to be one. Now, Clark, it feels like, is spending a lot of time trying to convince her that Earth is worth saving and should not be colonized, and she's saying, "Oh, Earth has made Clark soft." Cut long story short, she's been having a conversation with her dad in the background, and when she finally takes Clark to her dad is actually Brainiac, and that's where I stopped. So her dad, when I say her dad is Brainiac, I mean she's been talking to a robot, and then the robot says, "Look, I'm the artificial intelligence Brainiac. I am the living repository of all Kryptonian knowledge." Blah 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 blah. I don't know what happens after that. So
The bottom line is, at some point, she takes Superman to go and see Tanaga. Tanaga was meant to be one of the worlds conquered by the Krypton Empire,
Yes.
and made better.
yes,
But when they get there, it's a wreck.
okay,
It's been demolished. So
Yeah.
so basically, her story is having a whole. She was surprised. Don't get me wrong. She was surprised herself.
yes.
So Clark's telling her, "Look at this mess," and she goes to comfort Brainiac. Brainiac says, "Oh, you're disobeying me." I think he brainwashes her to make her forget
Oh, what she's seen.
what she's seen, and but then she goes to a room, and weirdly enough, in a room, her time on Earth, she has some little pictures, some little memorabilia, so she sees them, and it's kind of bringing back a memory,
Yes.
in a way, and she kind of encounters Jimmy. She stays and meets Jimmy Lewis, and surprisingly, I thought I fell asleep because I don't know what Miss Mala and the Brain were doing in this. They all appeared.
Who appeared?
Mala and the Brain.
Okay.
You know, so that's
Mala.
But that's the end, yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of just left it off there, and I think, what's
Yeah.
This is still in space.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to connect, because I think with the next episode, yeah.
Yeah. So they grab Jimmy and Cole grab a spaceship, which is again so weird.
Wait,
So they
Jimmy
flew
grabs
out.
the spaceship.
Yes. They grabbed some spaceship and they flew out. So Jimmy Lewis, every time, mate, people just want, spaceships laying around, grabbing it and flying it.
Where?
Yeah, don't
overthink it.
put it this way.
Just tell me,
It's
when
a
did they get
2-second scene at the end. We don't know.
Oh, we just see them in a spaceship with Mochawala, the Brain, and okay. So we don't know whether they convinced them to help them. Gotcha.
I'm struggling with the show. I won't lie. I struggle to pay attention to it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel.
Funny enough, I like the first half of this episode.
Oh, okay.
I really
Okay.
liked it. Yeah,
Okay.
like so this is what I liked. Clark
Okay.
and Kara, their
Yes.
banter together, them talking, and then they get to one particular exchange where Clark tries to show her how, oh no, my parents loved me and
Yes.
all of these things,
Yes.
and they played catch with me,
Mm.
and they showed her playing catch, and she was like horrified that all they taught you is to hide yourself.
Hide.
Yeah. Higher power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is such a good tone to take with Superman because it's true, even though we understand the reasons why.
Yeah.
But they still taught him to be less than himself. And coming from someone like Kara, I don't think I've seen this take before
Okay.
in that manner. That yeah. What do you
No,
want
to
to
us,
say?
I personally, I think this take, in my view, is overdone. This whole,
Really?
yeah, it's the whole, you are more powerful than you're showing. Why you holding back? Why you not being the leader of this compound? Why are you hiding your power? Why are you trying not to harm them? I find it boring after a
No,
while.
no, I'm not talking about why are you trying, why are you not taking
No,
over? Why are you not here?
no, but to me, this is subset. What you're playing,
Okay.
you're playing catch with your dad. What do you expect? To be throwing ball and throw the ball through his dad's stomach? Obviously, you are so super powerful. I think it's logical that you learn to manage your power within. You live in a world of tissue, as they say. It makes sense. What does he want him to do? Going around and using his full power and not be able to control it,
So
fight control? Nah.
my take is that that's our perspective. It makes
Yes.
sense
Yeah.
for us. But like from her perspective, seeing someone who could obviously be more being trained to be less, it's a tone that I think a lot of people growing up can relate to nowadays. That hey, we've been in, like, at least some teenagers, like, we've been in situations where, oh, we've been taught, oh, not to show ourselves too much, that we need to conform to the expectations of people. It's now a new relative. Remember, we were talking about how Superman has changed from the American boy to the immigrant story, and this is a new way of showcasing that hey, to fit into with the rest of the people, you need to hide a bit of who you are. You need to hide a bit of yourself. You need to conform to how everybody else is. And I like that particular direction for Superman in someone that is not in that situation, looking at that situation and being horrified. Whereas we understand the reasons for that, but then being like, yeah,
my point is, but he's also a Superman. And when he's Superman, he showed his full power.
yeah, but
The scenes they were talking about were scenes of him and his dad.
yes, but like
so
she saw them. No,
there's
it's
no
like
doubt in my
no,
view.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
go on.
like you, because it's like a kid now that what's this thing called? A kid that can fully run now, and because
Yeah.
he's living in a you take a full, this is going to be weird. You take a full-blown kid and then you put him in a situation where they don't have, in a city where they don't have hands and legs, and you say, oh, this kid should learn how to work with hands and legs.
No,
Just to meet it, just to fit
it's
in.
Dash. It's a Dash scenario.
It is that scenario. But
No,
like
Dash from
Dash,
Incredibles. From the Incredibles.
yeah, look, I'm getting it's Dash scenario, but like Dash at least still has a no. It's I'm saying, how do I put this thing here now? Like superheroes as a whole, as a concept, this is a problem with superheroes as a concept in general, where they have to hide who they really are just to fit in with everybody else. But like for me, for so long, for Superman, this aspect of Superman's character where he's doing this, he's controlling his power, I've always seen it as a positive thing.
Yeah.
But this is like me looking at it from Kara's perspective and seeing it as a negative thing as well, which is not something they often try to show us, for Superman especially. That A, you are choosing to hide yourself, and you hide people that trained you to be less than you are. I think, is that coming across as well as I'm explaining it? I'm not sure.
No, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying, but I guess my point is I'm not disagreeing with what they're showing. I just think it's a stupid take. Okay, maybe not a stupid take. It to me is okay. It's okay. Like, let's take it back off for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Peter Parker, when he's Peter Parker, kind of holds back. That's what it shows.
Yeah.
Purely because of secret identity. That's the reason. But he also has his alter ego, which is Spider-Man, where he shows a lot more of his powers. But at the same time, also when he's fighting, he doesn't control. He's not going around wrecking people. It's not like a Ryan scenario. Actually, that's a bit unfair to Ryan. That was an accident. That's a bit unfair. Yeah. But I always find this. Okay, let me reverse back. My issue in this film, in this episode, was with Kara. It's almost like you cannot to me, it seems a simple concept. Why it's like that? You can't get it. And Clark did not do a good job of explaining it, in my view. And that's what annoys me. Sometimes I don't mind takes, but it's the same argument with, okay, if somebody said this to me, what would I say back? And I know I have better arguments, but when the show doesn't do that, for the sake of the plots, they don't do that. It kind of annoys me because to me, it's like an obvious response. Oh, this is why I do this. This is why I do that. You know, Finn did it a lot better, in my view. Invisible
as in
the show.
Yeah, he did it better in what?
Yeah, when like the argument when somebody's giving an argument of why I want to conquer, the response is back from Mark, and the ones I expect somebody to say they make more sense.
Okay.
Clark was not really giving a good response back, and also, I'm sorry, this is just me again.
Yeah,
Clark's younger, right?
We don't know.
Okay.
She appears younger, but we don't know.
Okay.
She looks
because she has been conquering worlds. She has been conquering worlds on behalf of Brainiac already for a while now. Yeah, and like it's obvious that Brainiac has been mind controlling her for a bit.
Well,
like,
yes.
Yeah. I think it's a retcon because he didn't mind control her to attack Clark last episode. Like he literally told her to kill Clark.
Right. So thank you very much. Even that scene from last episode, Clark wants to go and meet his girlfriend.
Yeah, and then she pisses off and says,
you just. I get what the plot was trying to do, but wait, add 2 more words and make it a bit more sense now. Give it a real scene. It's like you see somebody trying to a wobbler for no reason. Madam, calm down. You understand?
So now they've retconned that bit of Kara being like, because Kara has to be a good guy. And now she's like every time she's doing something bad, she was under the mind control of Brainiac. Yes. And so she's slowly realizing that the Krypton Empire she has been dreaming of is
right. Can I say something?
Yeah.
At this point in time, this is my least favorite of every single incarnation of Supergirl I've ever seen. I cannot stand this Supergirl. And I'm a big Supergirl fan. I don't think I've ever had one that I never liked. I don't like this one at all.
And you don't like the fact that she's collecting toys from everywhere and she has a crush on Jimmy?
Even you come to a planet of weaklings and you're falling in love with Jimmy. Please, you believed
he was the president of the world.
Even that. Okay, sorry. It's like somebody. It's like an alien coming to Earth and seeing a dog walking. I say, the dog is the leader. And what kind of conclusion did you just jump to like that? I know it's meant to be comedy. Don't get me wrong. I know it's meant to be funny. It comes as being stupid.
And that annoyed me as well because, like, I was really hoping, anyway, it's a kids show, that they would stick with Kara being fully aware, but coming to realize it's wrong, what she was doing, and have a redemption arc, rather than going the cheap route of, oh no, it's mind control, so they can have her happy in the future episodes and everything. But yeah, that's it. So that's all.
See, here's my issue with the show. I've watched 6 episodes already.
Yeah,
and I know how my brain works. I've already looked. It's only 4 left, so I know I'm going to watch those 4, and the next season will come, and then I'll be there again, and then we'll be Monday again. I don't know what's happening.
You said I don't know what's happening.
For me, it's purely because of this podcast, so that we have something to talk
Yeah,
about.
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
So that's
started
my
it.
excuse. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have dropped this show a long time ago. But yeah, that's where we are.
Okay, so let's rate this one.
It's a two.
1.5.
I didn't get past minute 12, so let me give this a
That's
Yeah, so rate it up to minute 12.
up to minute.
1.5.
Like, you know, the biggest quality of this show we keep saying is that it's short. It's 20 minutes. You can finish it quickly. And now we're getting to the point where we are struggling. It's a 20-minute TV show.
Can you imagine? I cannot
Yeah.
pausing it to see how many minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and honestly, as weird as it sounds, I know we've talked about this loads of time, but I don't like the Kryptonian
Oh
design.
yeah. No,
Like,
yeah.
I
This
don't like
show,
the
yeah.
way Brainiac looks. It looks lazy. It's too angular. It's like there's no variety in the designs. I know it's supposed to be.
Oh, there is one thing I like too in the
Go on.
design. The Green Lantern.
Oh, I forgot
I
about
haven't
that.
seen
That
any
looked really
Green Lantern.
good.
I forgot,
That
yeah,
looked really good.
I was surprised when I saw that scene.
Yeah.
I actually sat up. I think it's past 12 minutes. I think
It's past the 12 minutes. It's when
Yeah,
Brainiac put Superman in a simulation to fight. So he fights it in Nigeria, he fights a Green Lantern. Like, I didn't even realize it was a Green Lantern until
I saw the green.
that scene. Yeah.
What's this?
I saw the Green Lantern was just alien this thing.
And it's
Yeah.
nobody I recognized personally.
Yeah, I don't recognize the person.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't
Well,
seen that. So have
Jeff,
they talked about the new power that he has when he amps up or something?
They mentioned it a bit here actually. It's
No.
why Brainiac wants him alive. That he gets stronger and
When
he's
he wants to
collecting.
protect people.
Yeah, he's trying to collect the source of that power or whatever it is, or replicate the power for himself.
Today, what is that power?
Something stupid like that. What?
What is that power? That mouth one.
It's the power of feelings.
Yeah. When you feel something very strongly, it comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Or did you know? You never done it before.
You've watched Care Bears now.
That means you don't care about anybody. You really care.
I realize people say I'm old and grumpy. I come to realize that
Yes, you are.
it's true.
It's true. It's not even kind of true.
And this world where this world's headed, it's actually annoying me more and more every day.
Oh God! Yeah, you'll soon get to your old man yellow face. Where everything is just going to be done.
That's how you justify your grumpiness.
So,
Well, I think it's just a fine way of doing it. I mean, this what
Yeah.
I really feel like going around with a cane as just killing people. When I hear what they say, and a lot of the shows I watch now, it's all about it's what you feel. Oh, that's what's important. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Okay.
So
Superman right now is what he feels that makes him stronger.
That makes him
Kex,
stronger.
you should watch a few minutes after that episode.
Yeah,
Just a few minutes more to see the Green Lantern.
Just watch the Green Lantern scene. Yeah.
What happens after what is completely stupid, I will vex you. But like just that scene, is the ultimate. I'm like, I really want to see a Green Lantern like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the design actually.
What's happening to the Green Lantern show? Are we still getting it?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's part of all the James Gunn shows we're going to get.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
that is one show I wanted to put a lot of money into. It could be epic if done well.
It's a true detective kind of story, though. You know, right?
It's good as long as it's done well. Because
Even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Even better. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love the murder of a Green Lantern, and then they are investigating the murder of the Green Lantern to find out who killed the Green Lantern.
Do you remember when they killed?
Oh my God! I would.
Do you remember when they killed Orion? And, do you remember that?
Yes. Of course. Yeah.
And the Green Lantern came to investigate.
Yes.
I love that.
It wasn't that identity crisis.
It was a crisis. It was a crisis.
Identity crisis.
I was trying to. Yeah, I was like,
where they block up Earth completely.
Yes,
investigating the border of God.
Yeah. Somebody shot him with a radon bullet or something.
Yeah. That would be something else to watch for. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Supergirl. Superman and his adventures.
All right. So, do we want to go to The Boys next? Episode season 4, episode 4?
Yes. Correct.
Yes. Guys,
this
somebody has to give a synopsis of this one.
Who wants to do that?
That
Go,
one.
go today.
I'm thinking, what happened in this show?
Well, okay. So
this guy goes back to the lab where he was.
Let me take it. Yeah. He goes back to the lab to torment all the staff that are there.
Let's talk about that first before we should we just break it? Like, let's break it into the various things that happened. Homelander and his entire act back in his lab.
Yes.
What do you guys think of it? I feel we've seen this before.
Oh, okay.
Not tormenting everybody, but like he has gone back to torment people that brought him up and killed them before, hasn't he?
He did it to his dad, his so-called dad, air quotes.
But remember in the in episode 3 when he was having the multiple personality crisis, and he told him you have to go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Let me do it. I don't know what purpose it serves. So so we know he's Homelanders having a breakdown. He's been having a breakdown for like a couple of seasons. Let's be frank.
Yeah.
I think it's just an excuse for the show to put us in a very uncomfortable situation where humans are mortified of this guy, walking on eggshells around him, knowing that they're like at any time they're 2 seconds away from being killed.
I completely and utterly agree with you because I kept trying to understand why we're here. Like it felt like an excuse to do the things that they did. I did think about what Red said, that that his one of his personas says he has to go back to where it all started from. That didn't even occur to me, to be honest. So that's probably that is probably why. But I was like, why are you? Why are we here? Why are we here? Like, these people can't do anything to you. Like, you've lived, maybe it's probably in his 40s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in your 40s now. Why is it now that you decided you've chosen to come back here to torture these people? Like,
and he knows them.
And the thing is, there are two questions that stuck in my mind in that scene.
Yeah.
One, why are these people still working there?
If
I worked in a place that tortured the biggest superhero in the world, I know he's a madman when he was a kid, I will resign and go and stay in an abandoned country's house somewhere.
I don't think they have. I don't think they get that option.
I was going to say that I don't think, because of this, the
look the way they're locked up in the basement
of the security clearance that's required. I don't think they have that luxury. I don't think that would be my first thoughts, but I don't think they have the luxury of.
I think it's one of those cases like you want to resign. Oh yeah, you resign, and that's the last thing we'll see you.
Yeah,
because
it's too much secret. You're working out with.
You've seen too much.
Yeah,
you've seen too much.
Yeah, I mean, he boils that guy. He boils one of the lab assistants to death.
Yeah,
he roasts him. Boil is with water. Sorry.
Yeah, but like. Then the second question, I was like, what?
Asum, fresh asum, human flesh asum.
Aku still have something left, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. And I mean, I think when that lady came, the one that seemed to
have a bit more
oomph.
Yeah.
In the end, she didn't die. She was just left to see.
But he damaged her to see everything.
Yeah,
like
he wanted her to see all of that.
Yeah, but I'm like, here's the thing: like, we didn't learn anything new here.
No,
the big reveal.
Yes.
The big reveal that it was they brought in an army of trained psychologists to make him needy for love is something we already knew.
Yeah,
it's something we already knew from when he met his father in the beginning. His so-called father
from
the beginning of the show.
It was something we surmised, but it's something that now that they have rubber stamped. I just felt like there's a way. I like you.
There's no need to rubber stamp
it was. Yeah, well, for people like some of our watchers, I think it's good. But I think they could have done it. I don't want to mention the person, but I think that they could have done it in a more subtle. Yeah,
we could have
subtle. This show. They don't know the meaning of the word anymore.
They've forgotten the meaning of the word.
I apologize.
This season is blatantly out there now.
Yeah, I mean the whole. I mean, it was okay. Some people find it okay, but the whole dick thing, I was like, okay, did you really have to like asking the guy
lesbian the dick? Yeah,
we told him to wank and
to work in front of everyone.
Oh God!
He did it.
Oh, why did you remind me of this? That scene. Why did
Yeah.
you remind me of that scene?
Yeah.
And the guy was trying his hardest.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so I'm sorry. This show is now obsessed with dicks blowing people.
Oh, wait. Did you say this show is now obsessed with dicks?
Yes.
So wait, are you
Ken
telling me
said the
that?
same thing last week.
Are you
No, I
telling me that?
agree. No, I agree. But it's that every season, every episode.
So now you see it. Okay. So are you telling me that the show that in the season that somebody crawled into somebody else's dick and then jumped out and the dick exploded? You remember that? Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You remember that?
Yeah.
Doing the sex,
Yeah, no, I remember clearly. I
you remember that in Gen V?
Yes.
There was that guy that used to rape people in their minds that
Yep.
he made his dick explode.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
As well on campus, the college rapist.
Yeah.
This show, it's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's too dick focused.
No, but don't you think this season there's
It's
not even
not
double
this
down? There's four rooms. No. Last season you have an episode here. This one in every episode there's like 2 or 3 scenes. In every episode. So before you get one episode, you see one scene. Oh, crap! What's this? Oh, crap! What's this? Now, this season, this episode, last episode, we had this guy under pressure trying to knock one out.
Yeah.
Man was.
And then when he failed, he had his dick blazed off.
Yeah, oh God Almighty! And then we had the whole Homelander, A Train, the Deep.
Not A Train.
A Train's dick? What?
The Deep and A Train.
What?
Oh, suck him off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was yeah.
I mean, that was nothing compared to multiple man sticks.
Wasn't this?
No, but I find that equally disturbing. Very disturbing.
It's like
I could not help putting myself in that guy's position.
It was very uncomfortable. It was very
it's
uncomfortable.
the same thing with this guy. Like
you said you will do it.
Who?
You.
Red,
Okay.
I would. Let me listen.
No, Kex very easily said, "I will do it." Very easily.
Okay. 1 second. I have a question. What
do you mean pressure?
Wait.
Right. Let's go around the room. Kex speak. Homelander.
we successfully avoided this last week, sir.
No, I asked it last week.
Wait, was it last week? Wait,
no, it was last week. Last week.
Sorry.
Red said that he would rather die.
Okay, you see,
You said
I'm so traumatized.
You were using Gragra to say you would do it, but you would do it after. No, I'll fight him first, and I'll very next.
Who said that?
You still do it. That one. Red said you would rather die. Easy.
I'll die. No,
Today I said.
He's not allowed. See, there's some things in this life, man.
Yes, I'll think.
I'll be a therapist.
I mean, on reflection,
My life.
on reflection, is there any points to living anymore?
No, there's certain lines I personally wouldn't cross.
See,
you know what? You might just say, you know what? Could anybody from a bear? You just say, just across him.
there's some. Say,
Yeah.
I don't know how courageous I would be in that situation.
I know I wouldn't be.
But I'm not saying.
So
Do
you think you can accomplish the task?
Which one?
For you?
I'll laser your dick if you don't.
No. Tunde's been told by Homelander
Yes.
to suck off the deep.
To jerk
My
you
dick.
off. Yes.
The deep. To suck off the deep.
Yes.
Oh,
Tunde has
suck
been
off
told to suck off the dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
so
what?
By Homelander.
by Homelander.
Okay. Huh?
But
Yeah.
you're saying because you're a coward, right?
Yes.
You won't
Yeah.
do it. Okay, fine. Will you be able to successfully do it?
To suck the person off.
Yes.
Why is this the topic of this?
Now you're going detail wise.
Like, how did we get here?
You know what? I think I would go over. I think I would do it, and then. But if he goes, I might end up saying, you know what? Just kill me. Just kill me.
Nah.
I've changed my mind now, and I think I'm
I'm just going to get up and walk out of that room.
Thankfully, I've
want
not
to laser
been
me. You laser me.
See, thankfully, I've not been directly in a situation where my life is at risk.
Yeah.
But I've had first-hand account of friends, or second-hand account from friends who have been in such situations. And the common thread within all those stories is that you don't know how courageous or how
agreed.
you are
Agreed.
Like
agreed.
I've had a friend who some police were pointing his gun at his brother, and this guy was hiding, and he could not move. So
Yeah.
and you have that you don't know how,
Yeah,
and
no,
there
I
are
agree.
others
I
where
agree.
they
Yeah.
stand up and they are doing there. So I don't know. I don't know where my mind will take me in that situation. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. But apologies, guys. I've for some reason this scene is still in my mind. I thought it was this episode.
It was last.
It was the last one.
You just copy the middle of that. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was traumatized.
It's traumatized.
Okay. So
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
it's like we've moved on from Homelander. The second part of this episode, one of the other parts of the episode was her name Starlight versus Firecracker.
Yes.
So Firecracker decides to open shop directly in front of Starlight's house and starts our own fox rant of how Starlight is everything bad, everything humanity, blah blah blah. And then we get a really cool sequence where Butcher thinks he has the what's this thing called? The secrets on Starlight. To blackmail her. Yeah, the ultimate blackmail material on her. And she collects it, she goes on stage. And here's the funny part. She goes on stage, says, "Hey, everybody, I did this when I was 27 a few years ago, but I was in the world then. And I committed pedophilia with a 15-year-old boy."
It was that moment that I realized I was a sinner. That was my turning point.
Yes, that was my turning point as a sinner. And I asked for forgiveness and I have repented. And now I'm a good guy. Then she immediately goes, but Starlight, when she was 13-year-old, did this. And that is why she deserves to die for all of eternity. I'm like, wow.
That's cold.
Wow, that is pure gold there. And up till now, some people still won't realize just how gold that particular scene was, because it's something we see every day.
Thank you. The point I wanted to make is, as ridiculous as that scene is, this thing does happen every day in the real world.
Every single day.
Especially in Nigeria, with all those pastors.
Yep. Every single day. Like it's like, okay, because I share the same values that you share, my this thing is forgivable. But this person, because she holds opposite values than we do, that's the end of the world.
It's a whole we like you.
Yeah.
And we're willing to forgive you as long as you present it to us in a nice way that allows us to forgive you. We will forgive you. So like, oh yeah, I came to the Lord the day after straight away. Oh yes, it's just, it's like all these pastors that are caught raping or having sex with, and then they come to repent and take the people will forgive them. I've seen time. This is not unreal. Watching it in this show, you think this is stupid, but this is reality. It happens in real life.
That's probably where they got inspiration from.
No, because and here's the thing about where I come from now. Where like you said something that struck me very high. Is we like you. It's the same thing with, and we've talked a lot about it on this podcast. Beyond religion, it's the same thing with girls liking the bad guys on TV shows because it's fine, and things like that. Because it's fine, and they forgive all these stupid actions because it's So it's still that same mentality. But like, I'm like, keep the same energy, and I think religions have, especially Christianity, has been weaponized to this effect because Christianity preaches a lot about forgiveness. We forgive. You show repentance, and you can change. Like that kind of thing is a big thing in Christianity. So they use that excuse for themselves. But like, if you cannot keep the same energy for everybody,
I do. So here's one thing though. I do like. I know it's a quick scene. I do like. I wish more people do this. I know it's a hard thing to say to people, but under the threat of blackmail, removing the power of that blackmail, I thought it's a great message. It's a shame that it's too shitty character that's doing it. But there's actually a lady last week in the UK that did the same thing. She was being blackmailed. She was in BBC. I'll show you the link after. She was on BBC. They were blackmailing her. It's just a lady. Somebody hacked her account, found all her pictures, and they were asking her for money. And in the end, she was getting stressed. In the end, she just loaded them all up herself. So I kind of like Like
No, so that's a good message actually, and I think even though it's this woman that is doing it, I think that's like one of the best ways to handle it. I mean, because
So-
it's not going to get better.
okay. Can I ask a question here?
Yeah,
Were we aware of Starlight's abortion before?
yeah, it was a big plot point.
You know, I don't
forgot about
remember it. I don't.
Yes,
remember.
same
No,
here.
in the
I think
first
it was
season, there's
season
something with
two,
Huey, right?
season 1 or season 2. Yeah,
Season one or
there was a
season
plot
two?
point there.
So who
Yeah.
was the baby's father? Who?
Who
And she aborted it.
I don't remember it at
she
all.
aborted it? Yeah,
I don't remember this at all. I do not remember this at all.
was a thing there.
But the way he reacted, I thought, oh, they must have talked about this because it was very clear from his reaction. It wasn't like a surprise to him,
Yeah.
and it seemed like something that they've discussed. So my memory,
It seems like
I-
something that they agreed on.
yeah. Okay.
Did he agree? Well, like
No,
he
I
did
mean,
it, she told
everybody had
she
choice.
told him and she supported him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
But like, I'm like, you know what? But that scene, I'm like, yeah. But yeah, some people would still see that scene and they still would find. And this is that it was during that scene I saw Kripke's point of like, you know what? I'm going to stop being subtle. I'm going to put it out there because even with that scene itself, some people still won't get the message of what happened there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that still won't get that point.
All right. So explain to me. I don't think I've got the message. Please explain the message. To me.
No, the what's this thing called? The duplicity, the
of Firecracker.
or Firecracker.
Okay.
That
I'm with
you can do this, you can ask for forgiveness for yourself, but you cannot extend the
okay.
same.
So can I say something then?
Yeah,
Even Starlight is equally hypocritical.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
She was willing to expose the past pedophile behavior of Firecracker. She knew about the plan.
yeah. No,
But
did she?
She know. She didn't know.
She knew. She didn't.
She
did
knew.
she?
I know, but by the time Butcher got it, she knew because when they came back, they told her it was like it didn't work. So
Yeah,
she
but
knew.
she didn't know. No, I don't. Sorry, I think
Okay, she didn't know what Butcher was going to
she
do,
didn't know what Butcher was going to do.
but she would have supported it anyway.
Butcher went off grid or off script to go and do that. To go.
No, he asked them actually. Give me. He told Mother's Milk, give me.
Yeah, he said give me 50K. Yeah. He
Yeah.
said give me 50K. But even Mother's Milk didn't know what he was going to do because he said, "Don't worry about it. I'm going to do it. Just give me the money. You're not going to like it. Yeah, you're not going to like it," is what he said.
Okay, but
And it didn't know. So
Okay,
Star,
Annie would have supported it. I don't think Annie would
I
have said
don't
no.
think so.
But when
I think he's a hypocrite, but I don't think she
revealed
would
it.
have.
When Firecracker revealed it,
Yeah.
she didn't really have a bad reaction.
Yeah.
Revealed
it.
what? Revealed what? Sorry.
Like they tried to blackmail her with the 15-year-old.
Yeah, it didn't bother her that they did.
It didn't bother her, but now she got upset at
No,
exposing her abortion.
no, because the difference. Okay, wait. The difference is the pedophilia thing is something she committed the crime and she was hiding it. It's like up until they blackmailed her to reveal it.
Okay.
It was not something she was going to talk about anytime soon.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, the abortion thing, it's nobody's business.
Since
I'm
when
like-
did that matter? A lot of things
I
that
agree-
people
I
get
agree.
angry about is not.
It's like
anything.
no, it's not even the abortion being reviewed. It's like you took a private medical record. This is someone's criminal record you found. This is someone's medical records. They're like, for me, they're like two different things.
To me,
I understand where you're coming from, but I still honestly I genuinely feel her reaction was over the top.
yes.
And maybe I don't know, maybe it's because as a guy I've never had an abortion before. Anything that I found that I think is incredibly private, even in my medical records, like legit. I don't think there's anything just my medical records that will make me do it.
So I mentioned this
felt
in
like
the chat.
she completely lost the plot and just
Totally.
like people
And,
could have been hurt in that attack.
Yeah, I think it was over the top.
You know, she lost her credibility. She like it affected her
You
campaign.
thought her reaction was over the top?
Yes.
I did, and I said this.
I really thought it was. I really
you-
thought it was
I really-
under the top. It was
No.
below.
You're
expectation.
actively part of a team that's trying to embarrass this woman with secrets. You're part of that team, and she did the same thing back to you.
Nah,
And
because like,
what you did was not even a crime. What you did was not even a crime. It's just more embarrassing for you than
It was
anything
just
else.
it's not.
It was
It's not about it being embarrassed. It's not the
it was-
embarrassment that's the
It is.
factor for me.
it was
It's like it's the pain of I'm still dealing with this thing. I've not yet gotten over. Like up until that moment, she was still like, okay, I'm not sure if I made the right decision or not in this scenario.
But she made it.
I've not told my parents yet
I
about
won't
this thing. I've
tell
not
my
dealt with
parents.
it.
It's not. I've not told. I won't tell
I
my
won't tell
parents.
my parents about
Okay.
this thing
Yeah.
yet
All
because
right.
it's still my. So I'm like, and then you are dealing with this household that has been for the entire day, been saying shit about you, and then she now comes to drop this thing that pushes
And
you
let's be
over
very
the edge.
clear.
Can I?
Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
The origin of this beef,
Exactly.
She's one that's
Starlight was in the wrong.
Exactly. And
What she
Starlight,
did
and they
was
have asked
worse.
her, and they have asked her,
Yeah.
Starlight,
She's like,
why does this girl have a hard on for you? And she's like, I don't know why.
So she doesn't know. She
She said she denied to her team
mm.
She
because it's
might have
something that
remembered.
she's quite clearly deeply
no,
ashamed of.
but Firecracker has reminded her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
She's
it's
quite
Comforted her,
clearly ashamed of it.
uh,
You know,
And what
enough
she
for her not
did,
to speak up about it. I
is
understand,
worse,
but I just
is
thought
worse than the abortion thing.
the beat down is
oh
like
yeah, what she
really,
did.
really.
It's
You know,
worse. You
funny enough,
you lied about somebody getting gangbangs to get a place, and you told everybody this.
yeah.
It's
But you know
tarnished.
what you guys are saying now, like
Yeah.
it's making me appreciate this show in a different way because I like Starlight. So up until now, I didn't equate Starlight to Firecracker in this episode. But with where you guys are going, it's like, yeah, they are literally both on the same level.
But also,
No.
go
On the
on.
same
Or
level.
is that
They're not on the same level.
Ah,
Just that none of them is
No,
coming
no,
out
in
nobody
this
like
episode, their actions.
thing is,
I think the
nobody's-
difference.
yeah.
I think the
Yeah, what's
difference
the
here
difference?
you could say is, according to the show, Starlight has moved beyond her bad past. But the Firecracker is still in that bad space.
I
In a
mean,
way, that's the difference I can look at between the two of them. But having said that, I think the show, I don't want to underestimate the show, but I think there's an element that this show is just trying to show, oh, this is the clever sage plot that we've been hiding from you.
no, let's ignore it for now because that woman is pissing me off. Let's focus on this one part that doesn't make sense.
So what if so the thing is, so you attack her now, but what if somebody had gotten hurt during that attack?
She will say sorry.
It was
She'll
very
say sorry.
all over the place. She would just say
Okay.
sorry.
No, so
And that
no,
would be the
what? Yeah, I agree. But like, I'm saying, even prior to the attack, like with your explanation of because you know, in my mind, I had never equated what Butcher is doing was trying to do
Yes.
to what Firecracker was eventually doing. But like
Yes.
with what you guys are saying, like, okay, yes, they are really similar, and whether Annie is aware or not, she gave her tactic go for it for that. So it's like this is the
Alright, so
right side and left side ways
Yeah.
of handling this issue.
Yep.
Firecracker is trying to present, oh, I'm a saint, and she has done these horrible things in the past. She has refused to apologize for publicly or
Yes.
taking accountability for publicly. She's only said sorry to Firecracker because of she's been threatened.
Correct.
It's not
Correct.
out
That is true.
of
That is
I'm
true.
sorry.
But
Yeah.
I do think I also don't think they're the same type of person because Firecracker is actively trying to weaponize hate to get people
Yeah.
to, you know, she including telling lies. Like she's part of her whole, you know, social media thing was, you know, she's manufacturing truths and saying, oh, you know, the Jews are holding all the money on that blah 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 and the third eye and all, like she's using conspiracies to try to promote herself.
Okay.
You know, using lies, like sorry, not using lies, like via hate or via, you know, like, oh, they're trying to take our job, they're trying to do this. I don't like
Okay.
Firecracker at all. I actually
Okay.
like Starlight, but I recognize that Starlight has been a bit of a hypocrite as well. You know, the thing about her blinding someone during her rescue mission, you know, during when she tried to, you know, the first
Yeah.
time her powers flared up, that's something that could happen to a lot of people. You know,
agreed.
you know, it wasn't deliberate. You know, it was something that happened. But I felt that because when you don't confront things like that, when you don't apologize for things like that, when you don't say sorry for things like that, then they now fester, and it now becomes a big thing later on when it gets revealed that you're like, guys, I didn't know. So her, you know, her campaign team now are looking at her like, what else have you been doing that we don't even know about? Like, you know, you did this on that G, and now, you know, we are standing behind you. Nah, man, you know, fuck off. You know,
Okay.
it was
You know what?
interesting. Yeah.
What you're saying now, like I remember complaining a lot about the last 3 episodes that the way they are doing the right versus left thing, I don't like it at all. I think now what they just did with Starlight and Firecracker in this episode, I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant because I think it's almost the same way most reasonable people, and I use that word very loosely, view both sides, avatars of both sides right now in terms of
You know what? I think you're doing what you accuse me of doing with Marvel. I think you're overestimating the writing on that.
no, because I think it's brilliant though. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
overestimating
but
it,
yeah,
but I think it's brilliant.
I think it's a happy happenstance. Maybe I'm being
Because
cynical there, but I
yeah,
don't. I
we
think
switch positions.
yeah, exactly. So did you guys really think it that deep, or they just put it in and we're doing a doc here because we seeing the fuse and the heft.
Yeah, no, because here's the thing though. Like after last week episode, it was people were saying that I might have been a bit too harsh on the show, and they're pointing out things I obviously missed in it. But like with this episode, it no, with this episode, no. But like looking at, and this is a show that has been known for the way they handle themes in earlier seasons before. But like for me, with what you've said, even up until what you guys revealed now about the characters, because up until now I wasn't thinking of it that way. It's until this moment, I'm feeling that way. That you know what, how they've handled Starlight and Firecracker in this episode, it's really good. But to your point, Taco, I don't think it's going to remain the way because Chloe is clearly trying to signpost that Starlight is good.
Of course,
and
of
we are
course.
not going to get her taking full accountability of the 13-year-old because she did as a kid. And to Keck's point, even though you did as a kid, if you had done a firecracker and taken accountability of it rather than keep hiding it, I mean, it doesn't matter when you took accountability. Take it. And apologize.
Yeah, and apologize.
Not
Don't
let
let
it
somebody drag it out
forced
into the
down from
sunlight.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been a different situation entirely. But yeah, I think that's a good episode. That's a
What
good
else? What
storytelling.
else happened in
There's
this episode?
There's three more things. There's three more things we have to cover.
Go on, please.
When
happened?
I mean,
What happened?
Mimiko and Komiko and who?
What happened to Huey's dad?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah,
and
that was
obviously,
nonsense.
Frenchie finding Frenchie's lover boy finding about Frenchie.
No, okay.
Is that, and what's up with Butcher?
No, but there's one more before the Butcher one. Last week we were wondering what was up with Sister
Oh,
Sage. And Kex called it that she was
Kex was right.
She was lobotomizing herself. Yeah.
So does she have regeneration abilities or what?
Yeah, she does.
That's what she said. She said her brain is constantly regenerating.
She said that.
That's her brain, but her eye in core. It's an eye part of her brain that is regenerating.
I don't know.
She went through a gap. She didn't really.
Yeah.
It's a big.
You know what? Can I be honest, guys? I didn't watch that part. I couldn't watch.
I watched it. I don't know why people got screaming.
She said if you kill me, if you stab me, then I will die. But by brain.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering why. Yeah. So good
for you to get to your brain. I'm like, yeah.
And he was scraping it. Scraping the brain.
Yeah. So it's like,
Watch.
So wait. Did you watch it, Red?
I did.
Did you watch it today?
I watched it.
So it's only kicked that turned away.
No, I didn't watch it. Yeah. I just read
subtitles.
Yeah, things have to do with the eyes. Eyes are like no.
Yeah, if she was good on the eye directly, I probably would be more squeamish than where they went to. That I didn't feel that.
But that is still between the eye socket and the eyeball, right? Exactly. Yeah. Jeez, guys, come on. That is still.
I was more disturbed with the idea of that scene. What it meant. And
okay, you mentioned this. Let's talk about this. Please.
Yeah, about the consent.
Yes.
Yeah, so in my mind, I'm thinking it's like a girl telling me. I'm sorry, this is just
it's an example.
An example. So it's like I'm trying to get with this girl, and she's got no interest with me.
Yeah.
But she says, "You know what? I'm going to drink this whole pint of vodka."
Bottles. Yeah.
and then you can have your way with me. If that happened in real life, I would not do it.
You are not the deep. You have sense.
When you put it that way.
I'm not the deep.
Do you know that is less about consent and more about self-respect? So I don't because I think she's still
I'm not sure what. Okay, let me ask a question.
Let
me ask you a legal question.
Yeah.
If that scenario happened in real life, the one I just described,
yes,
and then she says rape afterwards,
yes.
What would be the legal stance?
You're in trouble.
No, wait.
I don't think legally.
Let's assume legally there was evidence that she said yes before.
Yeah,
and she was drunk.
You couldn't possibly be in legal hot water for that because she consented. She said in 2 hours.
Yep.
And she's writing it in the contract. In 2 hours, I'm going to start drinking prosecco now.
Yep.
In 2 hours, I'll be sufficiently plastered that I want you to sleep with me for you to sleep with me, and I consent to you doing that in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then as long as you do it whenever she said that I'm sufficiently hammered. Why is that?
I don't know. I just felt you could be in trouble.
I get you.
I'm not sure you are in trouble legally, but I don't think any self-respecting person.
Yeah, I think it's a self-respecting. I think it's a self-respecting rather than.
Okay.
I can only sleep with you when you're completely plastered. I'm she has insulted you. Finish.
Yes.
And you're still going ahead.
I can't see straight. That's the only time I want to. Yeah, because the switch in her personality from her standard personality to the ditzy person it's quite stark. It's quite like the way she's licking her lips and biting her lower lip and like, oh, you're so hot.
But the difference in where there will be a trouble is if it's when she was drunk. She tells him, hey, I'm drunk now and I can only sleep with you in this moment. When I get sober, I won't be able to sleep with you. And then it does it. That's where there's a problem. But because she was fully sober, when she sees
point
it,
of consent,
the point of consent, she was with her full faculties when she sees it. That's where there's difference.
Okay.
But it's legally that's fine, but I don't anybody that is skating and wondering legally should I do this or not. I think you have a problem mentally already.
and Deep do not even hesitate for 1 second.
At all. Deep is not. Listen, Deep doesn't have any problems in this show. Deep doesn't have any problems because Deep is someone that in this he's not someone that, let me put it, after this scene, no matter what happens in this scene, after this scene, the guy has forgotten what happened in the previous scene. The guy has the memory of a goldfish. The guy doesn't remember anything again. Say, oh, suck A-Train's dick. Okay. Why now? Okay, we shall get up. He will go there.
Do you hear
afterwards?
Do you hear that? Do you hear what that guy said when he was on his knees? That fool.
I would have done it or something.
No.
I would have done it or something.
No, when he was on his knees.
He said, what did he say?
He said, A-Train, sex is a spectrum. Come on. he was already justifying in his mind how, why that him doing that is not going to be...
His girlfriend is an octopus.
That's true.
So...
That's true.
Oh gosh.
Deep is just
Deep is just he's just special.
Let's talk about Sister Sage now.
Sister Sage.
Can I say
still not doing
I don't like this character.
Intelligence.
I like this character. I don't know why I'm doing to like this character. I
really don't.
Why don't you like her? She's not.
I don't like her.
She's not selling it for you, or she's doing it too well.
Red. That's why I don't like her.
Which one? She's not selling.
She's not selling it for me. She just again, all she did was what a campaign manager would do.
A campaign manager will be smarter about
she maneuvered the political opponents into doing something that torpedoed that person. You understand? She was like, she gave Firecracker something that would make that girl, Starlight, lose her cool and basically torpedo herself, her whole campaign, and lose her affiliation to... The strategy, Gossef, is not 3 steps ahead.
No, see, the strategy is the outcome is good. Like, I'm making a plan where two of my opponents they do things that they lose out. But it's like, if this person has sense, Starlight has sense, and kept her cool.
Yeah.
What is the gain?
Exactly.
Or if
you had some self-control,
self-control there and kept her cool, like it's like. I don't like it's not and here's the thing about it. If it's that we've seen a scene of her realizing that or something, of her realizing that hey, I can push Starlight like this. And this is how you write smart characters. You place hints for them that the audience sees as well.
Yeah.
That okay, my plan is coming together.
Yeah.
In a way that feels and like if you had a scene of her, okay, saying, oh, she has seen she looked at Starlight and she has seen Starlight, oh, Starlight is about to lose her cool or something, signifying, oh, that's my plan. And she does this, we can say, oh yes, she planned for Starlight to lose her cool. Not that it's at the end of the day, you just show Starlight losing her cool, and then you saw somebody go,
And then you just-
according to plan.
exactly. Oh my god, yes.
Get it, get it
That's
fucking
exactly what it
from
was. And the pebble
Yeah.
starts moving. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I
I'm like,
wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed.
Two people with powers now.
yeah.
Butcher clearly got some powers.
He has powers, yeah. He's not dying, he has powers.
But we don't know what it is. And there seems to be something squirming around in his head, on his body,
Yeah.
like a worm.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not. So does that mean he's not going to die then?
Yeah. He will still die, but not from the cancer like he thinks.
So
Or maybe he has cancer and that's what his skin is. Once I clean him.
So what, you think he still has that cancer there?
It's a tumor.
It's him or yeah.
Yeah. So would that not be gone once he took that V?
I mean, I think
No,
Butcher is
no.
heading towards the
He said it.
self-sacrificial death
He said it
So-
took V already, but it made
Yeah.
no difference.
difference. Yeah.
Huey said, why don't you try taking V? And he was like, I did.
But it did make a difference. So obviously his test is wrong. It did make a difference.
It made a difference.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we don't, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, we don't know how that
So I'm
might
like,
happen this right now.
they're setting up Butcher for a self-sacrificial death.
Because
It's not
what they're showing in this show is that V cures you. Because the same thing happened to Huey's dad.
Yes.
Wait, who gave?
the mom.
The mom.
So did the mom see it? I don't get
The mom stole it. The mom stole the
Did she
vehicle.
see him put it in his pocket? I didn't realize that she saw that vial.
We didn't know she saw it.
we didn't know she saw
We
it.
didn't know we didn't know she stole it, but we just saw she gave him.
She gave the dad
So
V.
yeah, there are
So
two
we-
options. Either she had V or by herself
No,
from
would
somewhere
this-
else that we don't know about, or
Would
she
this
stole
see her
it.
give out? Would this see her actually give it?
We didn't
But
see
it
her
But she
give
was the only one. She
Yeah,
was the
bro.
only one seeing the V. Like when the V flows, it was only us seeing it. When
No,
the V
you
was
saw it.
flowing,
You saw it.
No,
when it was
he saw it.
You saw
you
it.
saw the-
Yeah,
yeah,
he
it was
saw
blue
it.
that was going through her veins. I think
He looked
saw
up. I mean, huh? Yeah, he saw
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. But you know what? I don't know.
Maybe she has
I
our,
like
maybe she
what
has
they
our
did.
Oh, go ahead.
Supply. Yeah.
Maybe she
I
has our
like
supply.
what they did without
Wait,
seeing.
she works with Vault, right?
Yes. She works with bots. So I'm suspecting she had a supply. But for me, I like what they did with Huey's act. Huey's accepting the death of his father, choosing to let the man die.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is why I think this episode really stood out for me in
For
this particular arc. No, like most stories do not address this fact. It's always save the loved one at all costs. This one addresses that, oh, there's a cost to this, and sometimes the cost is not what the
Right. Okay.
result.
So let's pick that apart.
Yeah.
What's the cost?
What?
What is the dilemma here? I'll give my dad V. He has superpowers and he lives.
Yeah.
What's the downside?
The downside of V
Which is
was what one. I think when we are referring to the cost, like the cost of him getting the V in the first place. That's what Mimiko was referring to. That hey, are you willing to go down? Yes, for getting the V, like going down this path with using A-Trade and everything to get the V. That's one. Two, the side effects of V, knowing V is killing Butcher, or at least suspected to be killing Butcher.
Right. So no. Let's make a difference. It wasn't V that was killing Butcher. That was that other version. That temporary.
V they took. Okay. Yeah.
But this is the permanent. I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh, the original V that gives them powers only.
Powers permanently.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, so because I think myself, if I was in that guy's position,
there was. I think there was a reason for why he shouldn't give his dad V, because even when he had the V, and Butcher tells him not to give his dad as well.
Yeah, he hesitated, but again, and this is why I have an issue with the show. They didn't articulate what's the downside of it. Apart from the fact that the deal he made with A-Train and all that, you've now got it in your hands. You've got it.
Yeah.
Why would you not use it?
I think I'm missing something.
No, I
think
assumed it has.
Okay.
I assumed it was the side effects. To be honest,
No, but
I
Yeah.
assume that it has.
No, Butcher gave him advice, right? Butcher said, "Look at me, that it's messing me up. I used it," and
Yeah.
so Butcher thinks that's what is causing him to die. Because again, he passed out after dealing with.
It is what's causing him to die, but that was not Compound V.
But he doesn't know. Does he know?
Of
Does
course he
Butcher
knew.
know?
He knew now. He saw the scientist knows about this separate one. He knows exactly what was wrong with him.
What was
From
wrong?
like a season ago or maybe 2 seasons ago. I can't remember
Okay, so
exactly.
I think what that scene was going for is that we've forgotten exactly. The show has forgotten what kind of video they took was different. They're assuming the experiences Huey and Butcher had with V is the same V he wants to give his dad, because that was my takeaway from that scene. So what you are saying, I think it makes sense.
Okay.
That it's a different V entirely.
Yeah.
Checked.
So let me get this right. Sorry, Butcher. So the side effects that Butcher is experiencing now, I mean the tumor in his head, was that caused by the experimental V that he took?
So it's not just the tumor now, because
yes.
now his past is blanking out and not knowing what happened.
Yes. What he's experiencing, is it because of the experimental V that he took?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that him and we were shaking. Yeah.
Huey too used that, but Huey did not use as much as he did.
Yeah,
Is
he
that
stopped.
why he has not
correct.
Doesn't have anything. Okay,
Yeah,
correct. Okay, and so he's saying, Huey, don't give your dad because we don't know what the long-term effects might be. Or...
He's like, look at
It
me.
was long-term effects. It was something like that's
what I'm just trying to understand. I just assumed that was
it didn't help. It didn't help. That it's not. He pretty much what he said was that what you're getting is not worth the risk.
Somebody's dying already.
Yeah, for someone that's dying, exactly. So that's what I'm like.
I feel like I'm forgetting. I feel like I'm forgetting something, because what you are saying, it makes too much sense
like I'm forgetting something.
for them to have ignored it completely.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching the episode and I didn't immediately make this big, like it should have been a big plot hole. If that,
but for me, it was. So I kept thinking.
Yeah.
So I did think. To be honest, I thought, have I missed something? But then once I wanted to talk about the cost initially, I thought, because remember they kept saying, "Are you okay for giving A-Train?" So I thought that was the focus. But then when he got once he's already taken it and he got to hospital, and then he started hesitating again, I was confused. That even if it was a bad V, why would you hesitate? The guy's dying anyway.
If it's a bad V, that's where it becomes a problem.
Why do you want to keep it?
Why? The guy's gonna die anyway. He's already dying.
But like at the cost of keeping we've seen the effect of the bad V.
So what's the worst thing bad V will do to him?
It becomes like AOC's daughter.
Yeah.
And he's alive.
That is why.
Okay, go on.
So that girl, is clearly killing for some reason. Like it's not because.
No, but she was also sick and she was given something, right?
Yeah,
something.
But the thing that the mouth thing that she does and kills.
Yeah.
Why? I feel like she's compelled to do it. Like she needs to drink blood or something. The reason why I say that is there was no reason for her to attack the security guys that came into.
But whatever the reason is, Huey doesn't know. This is the side effect.
No, she had reason.
Okay, so she had reason. Yeah.
She didn't recognize them.
She thought they were. She thought they were a threat instantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she went.
So
I think. Yeah.
Go on. Sorry, go on.
So yeah, I think that's why the show has signposted the daughter as a person that used this same type of V and turned out this way, and like they are saying the same thing for the dad. Like, oh, are you going to give your dad this kind of V that will give him powers in a way that turns into a monster?
No.
In some similar way, like we don't know what the effect of the powers would be.
That's how I read
in
that.
This kind of way.
Yeah, but he's gonna be alive.
What?
So what is it worth him being alive?
Is it worth it? Especially for a man that has said he's willing to die. He has given a general.
For someone who has it, do not resuscitate all that. That's
and his son's mission.
That's a dad.
And his son's mission in life is to fight people to stop that.
Who are like that, yeah.
Why would you turn your dad into an enemy?
It's not like an enemy. It's not an enemy now.
But she not get, she's also doesn't have any sense like that now.
But he doesn't know.
There's this assumption
that
that every person
all
will be,
soup, are bad.
anyway, but that's not true.
That is another thing I would like.
So let's assume Huey is operating under that same assumption.
But he can't. His girlfriend is
He can't. His girlfriend
is freaking soup.
Yeah, we can't go all soups are bad, and that's why you should not make your dad a soup. But like, it's a combination of the courses. I think for me, it's a combination of the courses.
I would agree. Maybe. I don't know who said it just now among you guys that maybe it's more about the wishes of the dad, and that maybe at that point you realize the only one to go against the wishes of my dad.
It wasn't about the wishes of his dad.
I said that just now.
Yeah. No, I mentioned the wishes of the dad because the dad has a DNR on this. That's why he gave it to the mom.
I mean, if that was me, I wouldn't even hesitate 2 seconds.
Even with the DNR.
DNR, what's the
Do not resuscitate.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't hesitate. You know why? That DNR is because I might be brain dead. I might be, that's why you give those kind of orders. This is something that I would never thought about. That drug could equally make him snake like Medusa, like that girl, or Homelander.
If you had the dad, you would want to be given the compound fee.
If it was me,
yeah,
I'll glove
that thing. If you want to be super,
I'll glove that thing.
You want to catch power from another night,
And here's the thing: we don't know what kind of powers the father is.
It's a gamble what you get. You might get power, right. But the kid, if it cures you, that's a bonus. What?
If it cures you, is it?
Okay, give me the worst power you could get.
The guy with the elongating dick.
Sausage dick,
yeah.
We
are talking about dicks again.
the worst thing is alive. At least alive. That guy was having fun now. That guy didn't seem to be too bothered by it.
No, but like we've had some terrible parts like Popcorn that she could not control mutation. But okay. I think you have a good point on that. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? Frenchie. Honestly, I
felt no pity.
I didn't care. I didn't
care. If the boy had killed Frenchie in that scene, I'd have gone good. Move on.
Agreed.
I did the whole romance for me is even irritating. It's irritating.
It's creepy as fuck.
The way the boy is all over Frenchie self is just irritating. I'm like, you don't really know this guy now. You don't know him like that now. You are just all over. The guy is telling you doesn't want to do, but you are trying to force yourself for the
Frenchie is now hiding the until he almost died. It was. I'm like, what?
Oh, so that whole leg stuff.
It was like something from ABC, an ABC show.
You shagged this guy like 10 times already. You didn't.
I discuss it.
I beg.
It was just the only thing I remember was the guy had scars on his ankles. Who has scars on their ankles?
And Frenchie was not hiding it.
Exactly. I was like, come on, this feels a bit. Yeah.
And this whole thing of Frenchie trying to come up, it didn't work for me. Them trying to make Frenchie come off like a good guy by confessing. Like, what the fuck, you bastard? You've already done the worst. What you've done is unforgivable.
One that we missed as well is the chemical healing lights. When people came for her, shining lights came for her and Huey. In the
I like that thing.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this plot.
Yeah, I didn't get it, to be honest with you.
I don't know what is the beef. What is going on?
I was like, what do people want? Okay, I was like, hey, what did you people want? How did you know she would be there?
Yeah.
Like,
they've been tracking her.
How are they tracking her today? How are they tracking her?
We don't know. They shall find her.
Today, what is the beef? Like, what is the beef with her?
So she went to go and look for them.
I think she told her sister. So the beef between her and her sister.
Yeah.
Did she sell her sister into slavery or something?
That's not her sister. Is that her sister? That's one of the girls she brought into slavery with them.
Okay.
She was already a slave with them. Yes. And then they used that to recruit other people.
Yeah. So she brought that girl into the
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So that's why that one has beef with her.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like that kind of beef because it's like there's no forgiveness.
But don't they know she's powered?
I'm just bored about it. What?
They keep on coming at her.
Yes.
But they know she's powered, right?
They have
Yeah.
to.
That's why they have those big guns.
I
They
mean,
don't know how
lower
powerful
part.
she is.
So
Is
that
it-
They
part,
blow her apart now. Yeah. They don't
is she
know how
more
powerful
like is she more like Deadpool or more like Wolverine? Because that big gun pisses
I
and
think-
more like
Deadpool.
Deadpool, right?
Yeah, I think
Deadpool.
I'm thinking Deadpool myself. I think
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because she's also regenerates.
I was thinking Wolverine before, but this episode, all I got
It will
to
get to another level.
No, it's Deadpool level.
Because she's
It's
also
Deadpool.
regenerating limbs
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that from scratch.
Mm.
So
I think Wolverine takes way longer to do that.
to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
when they met
Okay.
with
the only thing I like about it is that I don't want to see like one theme of this show they are trying to do is like forgiveness, being accountable to your actions, to what you did in the past. And so far, I've liked that nobody's accepting apologies.
We kind of accepted A trades, right?
Yeah,
It kind of did.
that's that part I didn't like.
Okay,
But
so you see when A-Train met with Kimiko and
Huey.
yeah,
Huey, and someone was checking through the scopes, I was so hoping it was Sister Sage.
yes,
Oh,
that would have made more
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And
That
then
would have
not turn out to be these people like crap.
That would have made more sense. Yeah, let's talk about Huey accepting the apology. Did you like it or not? I think I like it.
I like it because
I like Huey accepting it. Yes.
I like
I don't like A-Train getting off.
I like it because
Agreed.
unfortunately, I kind of like A trade.
Look,
I don't know whether I don't know
like
whether I
it.
feel sorry
I
for
don't
him
like it.
or I like him, but I
You
I
see,
agree that I agree. So I agree that he's still he can't just get off like that. He can't just get off.
Right. So the show is
in air quotes, yeah.
yeah. The show is definitely wanting to make us feel
for him.
sorry for him.
Yes,
That's what
yes,
it's going for.
yes.
But-
My issue with the show, and it's again, it is massive oversight.
Yes.
Nobody's addressing his girlfriend. That he killed.
Yes. So that is why we cannot move on from what
Yeah.
A-Train until A-Train comes out publicly and is punished publicly for the murder of Huey's girlfriend.
yes.
No,
Trying
his
to
girlfriend.
do
No.
Oh,
not
Popcorn.
his own girlfriend.
Yeah,
His own
yeah,
girlfriend that he murdered. Yes.
They are
That-
trying to do forgiveness without accountability.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that is
Exactly.
like
I agree.
it's not about Huey forgiving A-Train. It's
Yes.
Huey letting go on his part. But
Yes.
Agreed.
when A-Train
Agreed.
comes to you and he says that, oh, we need to make a deal that you
Yeah.
will forgive me.
Yes.
And I'm like, him forgiving you does not relieve you of your
Yeah.
sin. It doesn't make you better. It's just him relieving himself of his guilt. For you to redeem yourself, you have to become accountable for what you actually did.
Yes, what he did.
So I didn't buy and it hit me. It was very some other exchange with me when Ethan said, if I do this for you, will you forgive me?
Are we good?
I'm like,
Yeah.
Are we good? I'm like, this is not somebody that is looking for forgiveness for redemption's sake. He's just looking for you to make himself feel better, to hear these words, to feel it.
Exactly.
So it's like he's still being selfish
In
in
he's
that way.
He's a self.
Yeah, but it's not that means he's not changing the way the show wants him to change. He's not redeeming himself to become a good guy the way the show is trying to do. So that's why that entire sequence for A-Train bothered me a lot. But yeah, I'm happy for you. Let him go of his past. That's
Yeah. It feels like it's about time. I mean, he's had like
4 seasons.
It's been 4 seasons. Yeah. Okay. Anything else before we rate this one? Let's rate it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's
Is
go
there
for
anything else we're missing? The
right.
pastor dude got killed. I like that.
Who?
The pastor.
Ezekiel.
Yeah. That's been a long time coming.
Very annoying guy. I'll kick off with 2.5. I'm still not
Okay.
yeah, because I did not like the Homelander sequence with the in the basement. I also felt Starlight's reaction was a little wild. It's still a 2.5 for me today.
Okay. I'll give it a 3. I like the Starlight Firecracker. What's this thing called? Parallels. They were drawing there. But I seriously hate Sage. I seriously hate the entire Homelander sequence. But yeah, I'm fine with a 3. I like Kimiko and Huey's team up. We should see more of that.
Okay. Red. Red.
2.8. I like Anthony Starr. I like the Homelander. The guy, whether there's a plot there or not, he carries the scene.
So there's a lot of there's been some shouts for Emmy nominations and stuff like that for that whole sequence there. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was.
No, I don't know about this. I'm talking about him as a whole.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You're saying that. I'm saying like people have been really. He's been getting a lot of praise for this. His switching in emotions there, where he's angry and then he's menacing and then he's
he translates that emotion very well too. So he bumps it up for me. 2.8.
Yeah, 2.8. Okay, that one.
I'll give it 3, same as Sunday. I still enjoy it. That's most of my complaints.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like we're all sort of in the same boat. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it for episode 188 of Naija's Geeking Out. Remember to rate, like, subscribe on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Next week, we will be discussing Supacell, Small Superman, and The Boys again. All right.
Okay.
So that's it from me. See you guys. Thank you very much for listening today.
Okay. Good night, guys. We'll see you next week. Yeah.
See you next week.
Yeah. Thanks once again for listening. See you later.